Hey guys, it's Connor here. This video is actually kind of an introductory video into a new series that we're going to be having here on Jack3YT called Block Warriors. Don't worry, we're still doing Block Soldiers as well, but Block Warriors is going to be a new show that we're going to be doing. And so in this episode and the next 2 episodes after this, it's going to be 3 in total for the journal readings, we get a little bit of the backstory and the lore behind the new series. So enjoy and pay attention, because this is going to be, like I said, the background of what will be in the new series. So have fun, guys, and enjoy. Thank you.
Hello, everybody, and welcome to Minecraft. The first episode today, we're going to be doing the journals. Well, I mean, this is the first journal episode. As you know, my name is Sea of Jack 3, or Sea of Jack. I'm also known as the Defender of the Realm. We are here in Jack's Kingdom, is what we call it. You can either spell that J-A-C Kingdom or J-A-C-K Kingdom. However you like to do it, just rolls off the tongue like that. Very, very well. But I'm here today to tell you a story about a certain person who lives in this realm. His name is Commander Nitsua, and we will be going on an adventure as I scale through this forgotten fort in search of the journals he's left behind. As history keeper, it's my duty to inform you who are new to entering Jack's Kingdom of this. So let's begin. Come into my body and we shall start. Perfect. So, looks like here is the start, the command log. Let's read and see what we find out. Entry 1. Just arrived at the kingdom's first outpost with 10 fresh recruits. This is going to be promising. Commander Nitsua. Entry 2. Digging is just beginning under the fort, so we may build our secret entry if ever needed. Ooh, spicy. Unfortunately, a couple of recruits are already tired after only a couple of days. Whiny babies, ha ha ha. Commander Nitsua. Entry 3. A strange door has been found, with cryptic sign. Investigation must be done. Commander Nitsua. After the discovery of a simple storeroom, our commanding officer has went missing. Help has yet to arrive. One of the fresh recruits mentioned earlier. I actually really like that. Entry 5. It's down to Fred, Alex, myself, Joe, in case you didn't know who I was. We just found this book and decided to log our last thoughts in here. One by one, our numbers have disappeared over the course of the last 8 years. We have seen ships pass and have been signaling to each one, but none have responded. We have seen the complete construction of the tower oh so close to us. We have also watched our comrades sail away and either be killed or never return. We assume our kingdom has fallen. I'm sure that typos are just to be wrought in these journals, as people were writing them very quickly before they died. But their kingdom has fallen, and the location of this fort has been forgotten and shielded by some strong spell. If anyone finds this book, please do not enter the true storeroom and forget you ever hear Joe, as we mentioned earlier. 6 Ent tree thing Alex, this you reading are hungry for. Do not come here. Steak, please. When Jade, Joe, and Fred. Oh, yeah, water. I need that. Go down and never return. Please help, for I am Joe. Did not like you, Alex. 23 year. This is a surprise. Someone survived here 23 years without ever going into the real storage room. How intriguing. If anyone finds this, just know that this is the level-headed brother, the one you will get most of your directions from. But reading this, I can tell my brother sucks at leaving clues, and left these poor men to die, while him, I think that's what it meant, while him and their kingdom or whatever. I shall be going through ahead of you to leave hints behind, and try to aid you on your quest. Do try to be careful through him, though knowing him, there is no way to retrace your steps once you begin. Let's both find out what happened during the 8+ years that there were people here. Unknown. Put that right back in the commander's log, and let's go find the secret shop for ourselves. As you can tell, the world of Jack is wrought with dangers and perils, and today we will just be going through the adventures of one of our, shall we call them, characters. In the next episode, we will be covering second characters, and finally we will be ending with my own personal story. But save that for another time. Here's the hidden door I think they were talking about. When the light vanishes, you may access my store room. Unknown. And I believe it's nighttime. What? A hidden storeroom. Fascinating. Made out of shulker boxes filled with tools. But if you're not careful, well, diamond, gold, iron. If you're not careful, you'll miss the 2 hidden boxes. There's beginning and the beginning. So let's take out beginning and begin. Hey, you think there's treasure? You best follow the staircase, buddy. Unknown. The beginning this time. Oh, har beginning. Not even the beginning. Look, just pay attention as you descend the stairs here and you will find what you are looking for. Again by Unknown. Unknown guy really likes to leave books. Well, let's do what they say and descend. To be honest with you, I have traveled through this before and found these journals. As history keeper, it was my duty to. But as I said, I am Sea of Jack, but you can call me Connor. Now let's begin. Once I can figure out how to work a button. Begin. Obviously I don't know how to work a button. We're gonna try this one last time. 3rd time's a charm. Yeah. There we go. Alright. One brother preferred diamonds for women. One brother preferred gold for electronics. Ooh, and as we are seeing at the top right, I know there are clues. Welcome to the death maze. Welcome to the maze. Just the maze. Seems like someone's trying to send us a warning. Let's begin. Also, remember these clues, they're important later. Not very important, but somewhat important. Only if you wish to progress. A lonely little caterpillar tells you should go left. There's a bad smell coming from the left. Go this way. Well, I always like caterpillars, and who doesn't? If you've learned anything from Alice in Wonderland, you always listen to the caterpillars, especially if they're high. It's just what you do. So let's go. Ooh, a chest. I bet this is why it smelled this way. Extra pages. By Relhan. Entry 4. Looks like I forgot my Calaman log. Haha, silly me. Well, I have entered this place and have not found a way out, but I am sure to be close. Nitsua. Looks like Nitsua's alive. Well, I'm starting to run low on food and water. I did not really bring much because I thought I couldn't be down here for more than a day or two. Hope one of my guys gets down here soon. Commander Nitsua. Looks like he's starting to become lonely. Entry number ? Oh my god, I found my book. Look, if you're reading this, do not continue. Find a way back. This is no place for anyone. And there is no Commander Nitsua. Joe. This is hell. I am sure to meet the fate that my commander and other comrades did. I know it. These are my final words. Anyone that finds this, do not lose hope. There must be a way out. Joe. Goodbye. Well, I will really have to give my brother a talking to. Would be nice if he was alive so I could actually get the response, though. I left a couple of hints at the entrance to sway the direction. Others shall go who knows if it will help. Hey, if you have found this, just know that you are looking for the real buttons. Unknown. Well, let's go search for the real buttons in this dark maze. Ooh, buttons. Well, that seemed to work. Let's hit both the buttons. Ooh. Did I? Whoa. Okay. I believe that's what I wanted to do. But not that. I feel like I took a wrong turn somewhere. If I come out by the back again. Oh, yep, I went in a circle. Whoops. Alright. Almost got it. Almost. There we go. I believe this is the way I want to go. And the light would tell me yes. It's a nice little redstone ring. Anyways, welcome. Choose your path. Let's see. Seems there's a button, and some buttons will open the trapdoor, while others will open a secret way. You may want to open the chest before advancing. Clue number 1. As you begin to ascend higher into the unknown, there lies before you 6 potential paths. Choose wrong, the lava shall acquire more fuel, and the fortune shall go to someone else. Good thing I'm fireproof. I forgot to mention that. I have a little bit of magic about me. Golden is your opportunity here. For if you pass this trial, more than mere riches are in store for you. The unknown. Hopefully you, whoever you are able to understand what I just wrote. Anyway, looks like those kingdom guys did not make it in this far. Must have gone mad in the darkness and lost their sense of direction. Well, best luck to you. Golden is your opportunity. So we must think back to the golden hint. And the golden hint had 1 arrow. up at the top on the right side. So let's hit the button. Okay, we need to be a little bit quicker. Let's see if we hit the wrong button. It just opens up a trapdoor. Good thing I'm smart enough not to stand on the trapdoor when opening it. That kind of hurt. Welcome to the Walk of Fear. Again, we are using buttons. This will be fun. Ooh, dead and hint. Let's read the hint first. Searched for women he did, taking all his diamonds with him to acquire as many as he could. Well, it looks like that's a hint from the first brother. Dead. I cannot believe I made it out of there. How long have I been down here? Has it been a year? Impossible. I haven't eaten or drinking in how long? We were sent here to secure the fort and dig below it for resources. I'll be honest, I did not think too highly of that idea. I mean, what is on a tiny island? This odd maze must lead to some great treasure the kingdom is looking for. Commander Nitsua. Well, isn't it strange? I am actually perplexed. When I started writing you, I had actually found all 11 bodies, all still with their ID tags on them. Let's find out what really happened to Commander Nitsua. I believe that was the second brother writing that last part. But good news, that means Commander Nitsua is alive. At least, he made it this far. Now, the clue said we should think back to the diamonds, and that had 3 arrows, and it went 4 across. So the hint is 12. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, and 12. I was wrong. Oh, there it is. I was right. We run to it. Whoa. They're getting fancier with these traps. You have made it this far, but you shall make it no farther. Now this is where it might get a little more interesting. For, I did do this part before, but I believe it's been changed since I last was here. Phantom. The more I think about it, the more I realize that the king must have wanted the treasure for himself. Why else would he send me, his most trusted commanding officer, with fresh recruits? This will be good training for your leadership and help the soldiers under your command. The hell with that. It's so we can find this treasure, kill the men, and keep it on the hush-hush. I have never hated that man more than I have at this very moment. If I don't make it back to those boys soon, I'm sure they will be left to die out there. Out here, Commander Nitsua. If the sick freaks who make this place ever find this, just know that I will be coming for you when I make it out of here. Wow, that's interesting. Also, that's just the way of the world. People are selfish. Just the king wanted treasure, and he knew the easiest way would to send a good officer out with a bunch of expendable resources, like fresh recruits. It's a depressing fact of this world. But anyways, now I feel that I'm trapped in my brother's maze myself. I have found 7 IDs for Commander Nitsua on 7 different corpses. Is this man cursed? Or is the maze cursed because of him? If you find a way, now may be a good time to turn back. I cannot assure you of your safety any longer. Best of luck. I believe that was the second brother, as the first brother does not like it much, to write to us much. However, I've come too far to turn back now. Show us your stamina. Okay, we're gonna open this and try to. We are running, but we are gonna run. And we're gonna run straight and not touch the lava, because touching the lava would be bad. I guess not too bad for me. I'm, again, fireproof. Because magic. Actually, it's not even my magic, but we will discover that is a story for a later time. Right now, we are just here to learn about Commander Nitsua and begin our journey into the mythos of Jack. Ooh, dead men speak. How many times did I run through that hallway? Once, twice, 20? I can feel my flesh burning. Right now. I know it's not, but I feel it. As sure as the sun rises each day, I know that I am dead. Yet I know not who I am. Cien. Seems he's forgotten his name, but he remembers his initials. I've just found this book in this room. I know not who it is from, but that isn't too surprising. I don't even know who I am. Maybe I wrote it. Funny. This person seems to know a fraction of their name with Cien, but what does that even stand for? Is it a code? A clue? Some way to get out? Who cares? I'm just going to go through this door and get out of here. But why? Do I have a family? A higher purpose? No. I'm sure I'm just a dead man. Well, this is surprising. Commander Nitsua seemed to have lost his mind down here. I should have expected as much. I suppose my brother always did like to try to erode the mind of those who went through his puzzles. He must have placed such a spell here as well. If you are reading this, just know that you must press on and get out of here quickly. You too shall go insane if left here too long. It's only been 3 days for me. I've known. That's a lot of charcoal and bone. I believe those are remains of Commander Nitsua from attempting the fire mazes. Oh, that's the different part. Last time it was just still a straight shot for me, but it looks like we've got some turns coming through. Well, this next part shall be fun then. Whoa. Let's avoid though the fire. Oh, the fire. Let's avoid it. Avoid it. Ooh. That could have been bad right there. I mean, it couldn't have, but you like to do things right. And I like this. Again, this is new part for me. Last time it was just, again, a straight shot. A really, really long straight shot. This, I think I can go this way. That was right. I know a little thing or two about the brothers that designed this maze. So who are our characters so far? We know we have the brothers, and we know we have Commander Nitsua and the king that Commander Nitsua served. And then, of course, there's me, the defender, as well as the history keeper. But who else is there? I already told you there's another set of journals that isn't from me. We will find that out next time. But as for this time, we have made it. Little skull head, and drink some water, get some sleep. You don't know if it's day or night now. But first, light to the end. Looks like I made it, but what is night and day? What is the strange hole above me? Nevertheless, I shall sleep. I have never known my brother to place dead bodies, and yet here is another, Commander Nitsua, dead on the bed with his ID. How did he not know who he was? Did he forget how to read? Impossible. He wrote all these notes. Perhaps he went blind? Impossible. He read the signs. If you do not wish to know the answer, just turn back. I meet your demise in the lava. Unknown. Well, let's take a little bit of sleep with our skull head on. And let's go. Want to make a bet. Either go up Oh, we can go down. Huh. I see a trap door down there, though. Did you win your bet? I bet you lost it. I'm not so sure. Let's go. Look at that there. I think we won that bet. Goodbye. These are the final thoughts of an unknown person to himself or others. I know not what is waiting for me above, but I believe it is true death. Finally an end to whatever I am going through. Maybe I shall find out who I am. Unknown. I believe that was from Commander Nitsua, but it could have been from the second brother. The mystery deepens. And we shall climb these stairs and discover the answer and the treasure that we seek. Of course, we didn't come for treasure. We came for the story, as this is the mythos of Jack that we are learning. And where are we now? Interesting. A bunch of rotten flesh and poisonous potatoes. A nice little garden with other things. Let's go over there and see what else there is. A big chest. Deed. Hold up, before we read that. Let's take the beginning and welcome to the end. I think he's playing some wordplay there. Congratulations, you, O brave soul, have arrived at the coveted prize. On the next page you will find the deed for your very own castle. It comes jam-packed with a fully trained military as well. Congrats on your new kingdom, unknown. Whoever shall present this document shall be the rightful owner of the Scorpion Castle. Follow the path to the ends of the earth. Well, that's fun. Someone got a castle. Let's see. A freaking castle to call my own, with a whole army included. I do not even know who I am, and I have just acquired a tool that I can use to build my own empire. That does that the first piece of land I run into will be the first place to be taken over for my use. I must prepare for the coming wars. Ha 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 ha. For those reading this, know that your free days are numbered, for I come for you. Well, that's gonna be fun. Welcome to the end. A tale of two men. This is a story of two men, one trapped on this world by powers unknown, the other foolishly trying to undo his brother's misdeeds. Long ago, there was a man who served his kingdom faithfully. His name was Nitsua. He became a commander of men and held a seat at the king's table. There was no one more trusted than he. Even so, he hated his king. The man was ruthless and self-centered. There was never a day that treasure was not the topic of discussion. One day, Nitsua was ordered to secure a newly constructed fort with 10 new recruits for specialty training and treasure hunting. This fort was on a small island with really nothing on it, but Nitsua accepted, hoping that it would let him have some peace. By now you must have read how tortured Nitsua's mind became after he found what was hidden on the island. But there is probably one unanswered question. What actually happened? It's simple, really. He is cursed. He's a cursed man who cannot die. The first person to arrive on the island obtains the curse to ensure that they shall acquire the prize. This is quite unfortunate, for he died of starvation near about 37 times, crushed 72 times, burned to death 2,948 times, and then finally escaped. The second part of the curse was to alter the physical appearance to match the most frequent death. Nitsua became a fire being at first. and then a Fire King when he made it to his new castle. His army of 200 also shares this attribute, so he's a fire being, it seems. He is a mighty foe who drains the life out of his lands, turning them into deserts, and, as such, is now known as the Desert King Relhan. As for the brother that chased after him in hopes to find out what happened, and to right his brother's wrongs, it is not very impressive. He was way too late to save Nitsua, now Relhan, but just in time to catch up to him. Once he had left his clues and started climbing the last bit of stairs, Relhan was already waiting for him. He arrived, told Relhan of his misdeeds and his terrible brother. Relhan thanked him for allowing the explanation, threw off his old name, and killed the unfortunate man. He did not need to know of his past, for he remembered, as the man explained, the terrible puzzles that he had once completed. Relhan. P.S. Whoever shall follow and complete this maze, know that your kingdom shall fall next. Sounds like a threat. And now you know the story of Relhan. Now get out of my body. Ugh. No, over in front of me. There we go. Well, that was a fun journey in the story, don't you agree? All in the mythos of Jack. I'm sure you still have much unanswered questions. Like, what is this world even called? What happened to his army and his old king, and how did he become immortal? What is truly happening in this land? But don't you worry. Tune in the next 2 times for our special journal times with Connor, and you shall find out. Until then, this is the General Folcon, which is another one of my names. History Keeper and Defender of Nunava, reporting out. Have fun, everybody. I'll see you next time.